What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. I think we are going to be declaring on Brittany any day now, but unfortunately they are allied to both Savoy, Burgundy, and Utrecht. Savoy is going to be bringing in Nevers, Flanders, and Holland. It looks like Brabant has broken away, which I guess is fairly good news, though Savoy is fairly powerful. If we could somehow bring in Austria and Castile, we would do very, very well. As soon as I can integrate all of France, I obviously will. Where do I stand now? I am currently supporting the Loyalists, losing a little bit of income, but 20% Liberty Desire reduction is very, very nice. I could seize land from Tyrone, but I think what I'm going to do is just wait until 1488, 8th of October, 1488, begin my annexation, and, you know, do my thing from there. We have 4 or 5 diplomatic relations. We could declare on Scotland in 1493, so 6 years. We could declare on Burgundy, though it wouldn't really help. We could, I don't think we could even return territory. Yeah, all we have are claims. I could release Nevers or release Picardy. Picardy does, yeah, I could gain a new vassal that way. And then, you know, take over provinces from Brittany. You know what? I might try to do that. Would Spain assist? Yes, they would. Utrecht would join in. Okay, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Let's bring all of our forces up and over, while bringing all of you to the Straits of Dover. We are looking for 8 more light ships. Here you are. I don't think I'm going to declare until we actually begin my annexation of Tyrone. But my #1 goal is to basically take Alencon and Anjou away from Brittany. And, of course, release Picardy while trying to vassalize Picardy. I should be able to vassalize them, but I really don't know. And you know what? I could even vassalize 2 very small countries, because I have the ability to. Going after Flanders would be useful as well. Do I want basic financial instruments? Ooh, improved maneuver. Absolutely. And because we already have tactical genius, every general we get, at least right now, is going to have 2 maneuver. As you can see here, 1 and then 3. We have passed the government debt payment, yearly inflation reduction, and interest per annum. Alliance from the Papal States. I don't think so. Okay, and so that's actually what we're going to do. Let's bring on you down, and then to Normandy. And in 1 year, we will begin our annexation of Tyrone, repay this loan, extend this loan, extend. We only have 4 loans left to pay back. I believe in 1488, we can ask for more money from the burghers, effectively repaying another loan. We probably want to utilize our manpower, but I think, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We have a very powerful force. It looks like Austria is in a war. Would Castile assist me? I believe they would. Austria would as well. We'll see what happens in 6 months. Can we pay off another loan? Political crisis. Yikes, we're going to take the legitimacy hit because I don't want to lose stability. We can get our loan on the 8th of October, which is, I guess, when we can begin our annexation. Let's improve relations with some of these countries. Savoy. And I suppose Venice. You're going to be a very powerful foe in the Mediterranean. Still waiting for the 8th of October. Let's core what we can. We need about 150. And of course, we are going to have to change this very, very soon because we are so far behind. Actually, we're pretty far behind with Diplo. And it might have been a good idea. I get that we went with defensive, and it is going to be nice having all of that extra morale. But, you know, we're going to have so many vassals doing all of our dirty work that I don't think we really needed to. A firm hand. Income from vassals plus 25%. And vassal force limit contribution plus 100. So we can get even more force limit. And can we declare... Savoy will not join in, but Austria won't either. What if we declared war on Burgundy? Yeah. I don't really know what the best move is. Let's wait until October. Begin our annexation. Repay one of those loans. It's now past the 8th, so we will ask for a contribution. Repay another loan. And then all we have left are 2 loans for 403 ducats. Let us get our final idea. Vassal force limit contribution. We currently have 43. Does this change? 44, not by much. But of course our vassal is very weak. Let's begin our annexation of Tyrone. I'm going to recall an advisor from Venice. And in 8 days we will declare our war on Burgundy. All of our fleets appear to be ready to go. I think what we're going to do is actually assault Brittany first and try to gain a separate peace. Bring in Castile, Austria, France, and Tyrone. Our goal is to basically 100, 125, 100. 100, 100, 100. I think what we want to do is humiliate the capital. Liberation of vassals is disabled. Not... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is disabled, so I think we're going to go with... something very easy to take. Burgundy, no. Picardy, I don't want to do that, but we can. I guess we're going to go with Cambrai. Bringing in Castile, bringing in Austria. Utrecht, Brittany, Holland, Flanders, and Nevers. So like I said, my #1 goal is to annihilate. Let's hire another general. You're going to gain 2 maneuver for free. And it looks like the rival of our rival has gone up. And if we could somehow annihilate Brittany first, let's repair our fleet. We could be able to secure ourselves 2 provinces fairly quickly. We have 125,000 troops. Burgundy is done for. Okay, you are going to head to Anjou. You are going to head to Finisterre. Can I split you in half? Not really. Split you in half, go to Nantes. And now, Brittany will fall very, very soon. Austria doing some damage. France doing some damage. What we want to do is get a separate piece from Brittany. I want Alencon and I want Maine, or Anjou. 45 aggressive expansion. That's not a lot, but it's, you know, it is kind of a big deal. So anyway, we'll get war reparations, take these 2 provinces, and then when we deal with Burgundy, I'm going to release Picardy, and I'm going to release... That seems way too powerful to conquer on my own. And I can't really take anything else. So I could potentially try to go for Flanders. That's not going to work at all. But we'll try something. You know, I could release Alencon. Because I'm going to have 4 of 6 diplomatic relations, especially once Tyrone is annexed. What if I did something like this? Looking at Brittany, I take Anjou, I take Armor, and I release Alencon. Yes, that is possible. 55 aggressive expansion, so I'm going to take Alencon and Picardy and gain Armor for free. Not a bad deal. Assuming that it works in my favor. It certainly might not. Family secret. Scold him publicly. Or claim the strength of air. We'll obviously lose some prestige if needed. Sligo. Let's gain Connaught first. We are just so far behind in admin. Can we... Man, we can't really do anything either about it. Vassalize Scotland or solidify our papal relations. If we can improve relations with the Pope, we obviously will. And a lot of our allies are doing a very, very wonderful job. Surprisingly enough, yep, the Iberian wedding has already occurred, so Castile is very powerful. Possibly too powerful, and we might want to deal with them sometime soon. Before they actually begin colonizing most of the free world. Alencon here, 16 development. Picardy has about 30. I don't know if Picardy will want to join me. Ah, looks like we have some small skirmishes going on. Can we retreat? Not until the 7th. I don't think you can arrive on time, but if we give you a very fast general... Well, that's not even that fast. But we did arrive on time. Let's consolidate, or better yet, let's merge. Here comes Castile. Brittany is no more. And it looks like our king has finally passed. I saw an uprising somewhere. Maybe I did not. Maybe I'm dreaming. We have won the Siege of Nantes. Very soon, the Finisterre is going to fall. And what is going to be cool is, Brittany is going to be severely weakened, while I, on the other hand, am going to be gaining quite a very, very powerful stance here. Waves of Obscurantism. I don't want to lose prestige, so National Unrest. Let's gain Cork, and then very soon Sligo will be under my control. We definitely need to change up our admin power sometime soon, while finally paying off another debt. We have a French noble rebel. I wish I knew what they wanted. They obviously don't want to become the next king. I think they just want, like, lower taxes or something, but you'd think that would be what peasants want. Catherine of Aragon. 10 prestige or a very cheap diplomat. Let us gain a very cheap diplomat. I don't think I'm going to read this because it's very, very long. Trade efficiency for... we do want the statesman very much. Very, very much. We're going to get the statesman now, because what we want more than anything is, of course, Picardy to like me. Naive enthusiast, that's not good. Okay, finding Brittany. What I want to do is all of this. They have negative 25 reasons to accept. So what if I removed Armor, took Anjou, 30... See, I don't know. Do they have anything small? I think what we're going to do is just end it like that. I'm going to vassalize all of Brittany sometime soon. Take all their money. War reparations. They don't want to do that. Let's clear it for now. If I could get Alencon and Armor, I obviously will. 21 development and 15 is kind of a lot. Are we going to deal with these rebels? I am going to assault them, hoping that our team will come to our aid. Here comes our troops. They are no more. Leader trade gained. Reinforcement speed. You will move in. You will move over. We are down 5,000 troops, but that isn't going to stop us. And I suppose in the next turn, looks like Aragon is going to be taken out. So what we want to do now is take a quick glance at Brittany. I don't know if I want too much aggressive expansion, because obviously I could try to go for other provinces, like, I don't know, let's say I wanted Vlaanderen, or better yet, let's say I wanted Holland here. Could I even take Holland? Who is the Holy Roman Emperor? Is it Austria? It is not. I could greatly anger Saxony. 36 aggressive expansion. Burgundy would be upset, and Scotland. But of course I would gain a lot of trade power here in the English Channel. You know, taking over Antwerp and even East Frisia is part of my long-term goal. Okay, so what we're going to do is go to Brittany. Clear offer. That seems very, very good. 18 aggressive expansion. But then I don't want France getting too strong. That's like one of my biggest issues. So I'm going to clear that, release Alencon, take Anjou, take Armor, and it looks like I can. I can't take anything else. We are only negotiating with themselves. 56 aggressive expansion, that doesn't matter. None of those countries matter. Alencon and Anjou now under my control, while severely weakening Brittany. This castle can go. And finally, we have 49% war score. Let's send in some troops. Destroy what we can. I want to siege down Flanders. Don't think we even need to do that. All of these ships will come in, blockade their ports. It would be very fun to basically gain a vassal of Flanders and release Picardy. I have no idea if that's going to be possible. Or better yet, Nevers as well. Let us... Yikes, that is expensive. That is very, very expensive. Can't ask for admin, as I'm so used to doing by now. Okay, so what is this going to look like? What I would love to do is cancel everything. I would like to take Flanders as a vassal. A lot of people are going to be upset, but nobody is really going to be that upset. And I would like to release Picardy. This is what I want to do. -2 reasons. Obviously, taking all your money would be a big priority. I would gain a vassal. Flanders would be my vassal, and Picardy will most likely be my vassal as well. And we'll obviously annex Alan Khan sometime soon. It says we have 4 of 6 diplomatic relations. I believe that's because we completed a mission. Man, we are going to do very, very well. Even taking Nevers could be useful. But I think what I want is more of the English Channel. I can't believe, like, this campaign is going so great. Like, obviously having France as a personal union is in my best interest. And as soon as I can, I obviously want to integrate France. Okay, so what can I pursue? More prestige. We don't really need it, so I think we are going to decline. You know, for the next 20 years, that would have been nice, but it's not what we need. Even taking Holland. Holland would be a lot better than taking Flanders. I wonder what this would look like. 21 and 19, 40 development versus more than 40. The reason why I say Holland is because they have a Rhine estuary and the coastal center of trade. Let's begin coring Anjou, and once we have 70, we'll begin coring Armor. It would be really crazy if we took Flanders and Holland, but we're getting very greedy here. Let's also unlock the regimental system, getting a very big reduction for land maintenance modifiers. Unbalanced research. Obviously, we need to plow through basic financial instruments. Royal marriage from Alan Khan. I don't think we want to do that. Integration of Tyrone. Let's decline you for now. Tyrone is now mine. You can come down. You can head to protect trade in the North Sea. Even though all of our fleets are here. Let's siege down Holland first. And then we will see what happens. Looking at Utrecht, we already have 99% war score. Let's take all of your money. And war reparations, transfer trade power, and end. 234 ducats. We actually gained 110. So not much. But securing Holland could be a very big victory for me. I really hope this works out. I have no idea if it will. And I really have no idea if Picardy is even going to join me, which is why we have that statesman. Okay, so now we are going to clear everything. We want Holland. Alright, 54% war score, yikes. And now we are going to release Picardy. Take all of your money. We can't actually gain war reparations, so this is what we're going to do. Everybody is very, very weak. So we all, except Burgundy, but they're not going to really be all too powerful anymore. So we are going to end this war and take Holland as a vassal. Picardy here does not want to be my vassal, which is very sad news. There isn't really anything I can do as far as I know because I believe their English economic compared... Okay, so their base tax is way higher than it should be. But anyway, let's try to vassalize. Before I end this episode, let's try our best to vassalize Alan Khan. We already have vassalized Holland. Yikes, you know what? France and Holland are very powerful, so maybe we should hold off on vassalizing for the time being. Well, Alencon is a very small country. You know, we'll see what happens. Let's improve relations with Holland as quickly as we can. Repay this loan. I believe we are now debt-free. Countries joining in against us. A lot of countries joining in against us. But now that we actually own Holland, I am very happy. Once we annex them, it should be very, very nice, because we would gain all of their coastal centers of trade and their Rhine estuary. The Justice of Peace. We would lose 2 stability, but gain a courthouse. Absolutely not. No, that is a nobleman's job. I think we already had 3 stability as it was. Scotland has entered into a military coalition. Austria would like a royal marriage. Royal marriage for Picardy. I would do this if you would give me a vassalization. We went from -27 to -16, so I'm going to try. This is not going to work, but we're going to try it. I mean, it might. Let's offer them an alliance. Still have -6. I guess at the most, I don't know. We have a statesman as well. They don't want to be vassalized. Sad life. They're not gonna accept. Is there anything I could do? We don't have over our limit. But let's keep improving relations with Alencon, which we are. Send them a royal marriage, because we can. This is such a sad life. -8. I can't do anything about it either. And now we have an alliance with a very small country that doesn't matter. But it's fine. But at least we have our alliance with Holland. Our vassalization of Holland. Let's also send you to the North Sea. Let's send you to protect trade inside the English Channel. And I guess we can hire more troops. Some cannons. So we have a 12-2-2, and we have a 4-0-2, which I suppose is fine. I don't really want to lose too much money if I don't need to. Did we get Alencon an alliance? No, we did not. As soon as we vassalize them, I think we will be good to go. 19,000 troops in southern France. We have our vassalization of Alencon, losing 25 prestige. I cannot have France not like me. That would be very, very bad. Parallel authority. Side with the burghers or side with the clergy. Let us side with the burghers because we need as much money as we can. And I can't actually ask for contributions until 1498. So 5 more years. Going to start claiming our more. Scotland is in a coalition against me. But as long as I have Castile, Aragon, freaking even Hungary is under the control of Austria. I don't think I'm going anywhere anytime soon. But I am going to be declaring on Castile. Once all these coalitions and all this heat dies down. My number 1 priority is to begin my annexation of Holland. I can't do that until 1502, so 8 years. Begin my annexation of Alencon, which isn't going to happen for some time either. I can designate Calais as a staple port. In order to effectively, let me pause the game here. In order to effectively tax things, we need to regulate them. If we were to designate Calais as the sole point of import for the wool staple, we would improve our tax revenues dramatically. So we would gain 10 mercantilism, 40 admin power. So 10 mercantilism is pretty much exactly like 1,000 Diplo power, so we will obviously accept this. Brabant will be upset, but there's nothing we can do about that. I can't believe, we vassalized Holland. This is such a good position to be in. What we need to do now, too few rivals. Let us rival the Ottomans, and I think we are going to be rivaling Castile sometime soon, but once we integrate France, that should be our number 1 priority. Okay, let's unlock basic financial instruments. only because we have such low, unbalanced research. We still have our Diplo power focused here. And I think very soon we're going to go to 6 of 5 diplomatic relations. Maybe not. I don't know why it's so high. I wonder if I could find that out once again. Let us gain a commandant. And what I need to do is look at my own country. So we have 6 of 6, but why? Secretaries of the State and Postal Service. Ah, I see. That's why. We got this idea for free. So that's going to be nice. We basically can integrate Holland and Alencon for free without really having too much to deal with. I think it would be a very good idea to possibly get innovative ideas, because then for the rest of the game we would save a lot of Diplo power, through technology. Anything with integration would probably be very useful. Well, anyway, this episode has gone on for a very long time. We are going to put an end to this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I will see you at our next adventure.